Nobody tells you this about your training. Let's start the water. Here we have 3 tanks, and I'll explain to you how the training really works. And you will see my Strava file from 1997. You will know why I only got 25th in the World Cup and couldn't get any higher. So, this is your body battery. These are 3 different types of training. This is how you recharge the body battery, and this is the tank with your fitness level. The higher the water, the more fitness level you have. You can count it in what? In the medals that you get. And the easiest thing I want to tell you is, it's not about how many medals you get this year. It's not about how much higher your FTP is this year, which is all about these apps now that make money with increasing your FTP fast. It's about how much energy you're gonna get at the end of the season, and then how much you will be able to recharge. So, this is your body. Everyone starts with their 100% at the beginning of the year, right? Now, people who focus on volume, meaning first, they will try to stay regular, and the second, they will try to add another minutes or hours into each training. They are working on their volume. You can see that I'm losing my energy and recharging my body energy pretty much at the same time. Now, we're always losing a little bit more than we are recharging during the year. That's why we need weeks off, we need some time off after the season. But as you can see, we're not losing that much, which means not so many medals. But when we add this thing, which is the intensity, now we are filling this tank much quicker. But what we do, we also lose energy much quicker. Yes, you can have pneumatic boots, you can have something deprivation tanks or sensory deprivation tanks or whatever. It's not gonna be that much faster, the recharging, than what you lose right here. So, when you train quite a lot and you add some intensity, you are losing more energy. Meaning, if you only or mostly focus on volume, let's say you started with 100% right here, you will finish the season with about, let's say, 80% of your energy. If you add intensity, you will finish your season with less. Now, what happens if you do what the training apps do? It's not about the training apps, actually, this video. It's about wanting to get those medals fast. When you train a lot with a lot of intensity, that's doing both. That means you are replenishing your energy really quick. You might end up the season with, let's say, 20% of your body energy. The thing is, you won't be able to get back to your 100%. And the key thing in the training is that you want to have this 100% mark next year higher than this year. So if you end up with too little energy at the end of the year, you won't get back right here. And if each year you're getting a little bit higher, that means next season I have more energy, I will be able to do more volume with a little bit more intensity. So, nobody tells you that you shouldn't be thinking about the medals and getting the water, the fitness level high for the first year of your training, for the second year of your training. If you get medals in your first year, you will not be able to grow as fast in the second, third, and fifth, and so on. If you think about being good in the first year, you will do both intensity and volume. If you want to be really good, you won't think about the medals for the first 2, 3, 4, 5 years, but you want to have your battery, your body battery energy level higher than the previous year, always. And then you can use it for more training. Sleep, water, fresh air, food, silence, that's when you recover, that's when you recharge the batteries. But you can always lose energy much quicker than you try to recharge it. And this is my Strava file from 1997. I was 17 years old, I was junior, and here you can see a massive volume with massive intensity, meaning these are all the days. It's in Polish, but I'm gonna explain that to you. So, I'm starting the week with 40 minutes, right? Then 1 hour 50, then 2 hours 20, then 3 hours 30, then 1 hours 50, then 250, then 330. As you can see, there is no days off. There was 1 day off in the whole month right here. So, huge volume with the intensities, usually third and fourth zone, which at that time was for me between 153 and 184 heart rate. So I was training a lot. I had beautiful endurance, but next year, 1998, I went to Budapest for the World Cup. I was 25th and I was not able to get any better. Why? Because my body was simply exhausted. I had nothing in the tank. My body was not yet sick, but already on the break. I was unable to get any better because of too much volume with the intensity. I didn't have any coach. I was self-coached, 17 years old junior, already training for a couple of years. So it was way too much. Guess what I see when I look at your Strava files usually? You also connect volume and intensity. These two things can be connected, done both, by pro riders who already have lots of kilometers, lots of miles done for many years. They have larger tanks. We don't. And we are not mere mortals. We are just people who didn't do enough base. And I don't mean base like your January and February training. Base done for years. And that's what the training apps don't tell you, because the training apps are only focusing on intensity because they want you to see the medals weeks or months after you get subscription for those apps. Nobody tells you that you should be focusing on actually getting stronger, healthier, having more energy with each season. And then you can play with this. But that's for pro riders.